I'm Neil Carney, Special Olympics Ireland Games Director for Limerick 2010. Here locally in Limerick we have a small knit team of about 10 or 12 of us who've been coming on at various stages since last October, coming on involved with the games, everything. We've got a few people seconded from our sponsors Aircom, we have a few students on co-op placement with us, and we have a couple of full-time staff then along with myself. We're then supported by Special Olympics Ireland headquarters staff who are based in Dublin, and there are many of those quite involved intensively with the games in supporting different functional areas of the games. Our biggest workforce obviously is our 3,500 volunteers who've all come locally from the region here, who'll be involved in delivering the games ultimately at event time. Our volunteers come from all walks of life, and here for the games, I suppose, in specific terms, they really are from every aspect of culture life in Ireland, from all breeds, creeds and generations. Everybody from our lead planners right down to our assistants at venues are all volunteers. All of our venue managers are volunteers. All of the heads of the different functional areas, like the head of transport, the head of catering, they are all volunteers. Some come with specific skills in their roles, others come from general backgrounds, be it general management roles, and some get involved in something they do day to day. But for example, you might get guys in IT who don't want to see one end of a PC from one end of the games to the other and want to work somewhere else. So they do come from all aspects and all walks of life.
And how long do your games run? They start on?
They're starting on the 9th of June, Wednesday the 9th of June, the opening ceremony in Thomond Park. Then we have 4 days of intensive competition from the Thursday the 10th through till Sunday the 13th of June, spread across the entire Midwest region, from here in UL up to Ennis, where our bowling will be. We're out in Clonshire, we're in Limerick Golf Club, we're in Maru, we're in Talton Centre in Mary I, and we're in Fun World on the Ennis Road. So we're well spread right across the region. We'll have 1,900 athletes competing here at the Games. It is our flagship event in our 4-year cycle. The athletes from here some will qualify to go on to World Games in Athens next year, but for the vast majority of our athletes, this is the pinnacle of where they will reach in terms of getting in this particular 4-year cycle. So it needs to be a good show both for them and obviously for the Midwest region here itself.
Yeah, it's great. I just, seeing the enjoyment they get out of it and telling us about the gold medals that they've won. It's no mean feat. I think they really enjoy what they do, and to see the joy that brings to their faces, it's fantastic, and it's great that we can celebrate that here in Limerick. I think it's going to be, first of all, great for the city, but and obviously for Thomond Park, to showcase Thomond Park. But it's great for those kids to play on a big stage like that and perform what they do, and they train extremely hard. Just talking to one of their coaches there, Owen there, he's a gymnast, but he does running as well and athletics and stuff like that. So it's fantastic to see that, and I think it should be encouraged right across the board for everybody to get out and exercise and enjoy themselves. I think when you see the smiles it brings to kids' faces, it's well worth trying for anybody.
I suppose we're in our final call to action phase at the moment, which is come and support us by buying a ticket and attending the opening ceremony, or come down to the 4 days of competition in the various sports venues. And there's no entry charge into the sports venues themselves. The only time we'll need to shut the doors is if we're full of capacity, which bizarrely we would hope for quite a lot to happen. But no, it is. We are looking forward to that local support coming out now and helping us deliver the games and supporting us, I suppose, being part of our team here by shouting for the athletes, but showcasing the Midwest and what it can do.